Hello, my name is Abde Ali and I'm going to present about the game Little Learners for the unit SIT253 Audio and Visual for Games. In this presentation, I will discuss the concept of the game, the audio and visual assets created, how the assets are created, the purpose, and the timeline of the final folio. The assets that I used in the folio. The 3D visual assets I created for the final folio are an apple, keys, and a rocket. All three of these assets will be used for the match the letter to the object minigame and the memory flip card game. For the audio assets, I created the click sound which will play every time the user touches the screen, the trumpet sound that plays when the user wins a game, the beep sound for every time a user submits a wrong answer, the clap sound for every time the user submits the right answer. The snake, keys, rocket, rain, and zoom sounds will be used during the mini games. Finally, there is a vocal sound of the alphabets from A to Z. The corresponding sound of the letter that is shown will be played. This is my timeline that was made and used for the final folio. For the first week, I made a list of tasks to do for the rest of the weeks. I decided on what kind of audio and visual assets to create and what updates to make on my report. The second week was dedicated to recording the audio and visual assets and enhancing them on the computer. While doing this, I documented the techniques I used to create them. The third week was for writing the report and updating the audio and visual asset list with all the relevant information. The final week was where I proofread everything before making the final submission. I have learned many things while working on this folio, like how to manage timelines, how to organize assets, etc. While creating my 3D visual assets, I learned how to block my model before going into detail, how to add texture to my models, and how to set up lights to get the best render output possible. While creating my audio assets, I learned how to make your own assets rather than downloading them off the internet, like thinking about the sound you need and trying to recreate the sound by using simple objects and then enhancing them with softwares like Audacity. Thank you.